Now, Storm Tracker 12 weather with meteorologist Sarah Kress.
A live look out across the region, cloudy skies for us and temperatures not too bad. 44 in Medford, Grants Pass 45, still 38 degrees into Wairika, 43 into Mount Shasta. For today, light showers as we're moving over west of the Cascades. Not much is going to come out of this warm front moving in. It's mainly going to be over west of the Cascades, but tonight is when we will see a bit of a change. More precipitation will move in along with some very windy conditions along with that, but low temperatures will be into lower 30s east of the Cascades, into the 20s, 30s into Northern California, a bit more mild as we're waking up tomorrow, into the lower 40s over to the west side. But those winds will be rather strong as we're heading through the night. We have a high wind warning for the coast, wind advisories for the Rogue and Shasta valleys. We could possibly see gusts about 65 miles per hour to the south along the coast and into our valleys about 50 to 60 miles per hour. Now, just because there's not an advisory in some other places, we're still expecting some pretty strong wind into our higher elevations along the Cascades and over to the east side. But tracking out for the rest of the day, we're going to see light precipitation throughout the rest of the afternoon, not amounting to much, but tomorrow or tonight, that is when we are going to see that rain begin to move in, starting along the coast and pushing in for tomorrow morning. It does make its way over to the east side, but mid-morning we should start to see more of that steadier precipitation, and that'll be there for most of our Wednesday, drying out a bit as we're heading into our Thursday. Now, snow levels are going to be a bit higher as we're heading into the night tonight, dropping throughout the day close to about 4,000 feet, but biggest impacts with that snow are going to be areas above 5,000 feet. So highest accumulations are going to be those higher elevations like Crater Lake and Diamond Lake, a lot less as we do make our way over east of the Cascades. Not thinking we're not going to get anything as we're into Klamath Falls or even into Mount Shasta. Now, in terms of rainfall, today not much, maybe 1/100 of an inch. But again, as we move overnight, we're expecting quite a bit of precipitation, especially along the coast, an inch to about 1 3/4 inches, maybe a little bit more locally in some areas. But as we move our way inland, a little bit less, you could possibly about 1/2 inch to 3/4 into our west side valleys, and about 1/10 as we move over east of the Cascades. But a look at your 7-day for the coast. Again, waking up tomorrow morning to expect it to be very windy, dry as we end out our work week over into Northern California, especially into the Shasta Valley tomorrow. Got some very windy conditions even to higher elevations over into the Klamath Basin. After we do make it past our Wednesday, it will be drying out as we do start our weekend as well over into the mountains. We'll expect snow again, mainly above those elevations, about 5,000 feet, dry for the end of the week, and finally back over into the Rogue Valley. Breezy conditions will improve throughout our day tomorrow. Expect some fog to the end of the week in the morning.